Alright, tubers, I gotta get my cooling tin on, and before I could do that I had to get the pulley off the flywheel so I could get the tin on and stick this on. So that's where we're at, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean this up a little bit. You know, it wouldn't hurt to have some penetrant on there, because when I go to restore the engine, you know, I'm gonna have to pull the flywheel anyway, clean it then. So I'm already here, so let's just give it a little scrub and some PB Blaster. I believe I'll go ahead and run my tap in these two. I cleaned the bolts up. I think I left them up on the bench, but they were rusty, really rusty coming out. So I'm just gonna clean on this, get the PB Blaster on it, let it soak for a little bit, wipe it all down, and get my cooling tin on. Then I'll put this on and we'll be ready to fire it up. Alright, tubers, I'm making a little bit of progress here. I went ahead and ran a tap through all my holes, you know, on the cooling housing, and found a few bolts just to hold it on temporary until we get it lined out and running. And I'm going to put some anti-seize on all these parts that were rusted. I don't want to start in with it rusted on me again until I get it restored. So getting pretty close. I gotta get the finish hooking the choke up and get this on, and then we'll hopefully she'll be heading in the right direction. Tubers, I still got a little bit of adjustment to do on the carb, but it's up and running, so everything seems to be pretty cool with it. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me with messing with the governor and the cables. I think the cables are a little bit out of adjustment. The carb still needs a little bit of fine tuning, but it seems to be doing pretty good. I'm going to see right now when I fire it up, it seems like I need to pull the choke, you know, for it to fire up good. I'm gonna try it one more time without the choke and see if it'll fire up for me here. I don't know, tubers, it seemed to be fine that time. I have adjusted on the carb in between, you know, the last time I started it, I had it running here a little bit and I was tuning on the carb and everything. I think I've got the according to the manual, what you have to do is get it fired up, let it run for about 5 minutes, you know, get it good and warm, and then on your main jet, it's set to turn it in until the engine's slowed, and then back it out to rich, and then kind of set it in between those two. So I did that. I'm still messing with the idle speed screw and the idle jet, adjusting on that. But you know, like I say, it's going to take some trial and error for me because I'm not a tractor guy, you know. So, but we'll get there. Seems to be doing pretty good. I'm going to see if I can fire it off one more time and put it back in the garage and do some more work. Hey tubers, welcome back. We got it running. It sounds pretty good, you know. I've still got, I think my governor spring's just a little bit weak. I'm getting just a little bit of a surge, and when I stabilize it with my finger against the block, or if I push up on the spring just a little bit, it smooths out and runs really good. So I'm going to adjust that spring a little bit. I've got, this is my all my stuff from my air cleaner. Gonna be cleaning it up. It's really nasty like the rest of it, so I'm really surprised it runs as good as it does. It's awesome. Pretty happy about that. I was really kind of thinking that maybe, you know, I'd have some trouble with just wear, you know. I figured it might burn a little oil or whatever, but it really seems to be doing pretty good. I'm gonna have to see if Mike can hook me up with a new air filter. I'm just gonna be cleaning on some parts tonight, you know, really light stuff. Gotta, you know, on this factory color, you know, it looks a lot like what Chrysler was using on their engine blocks at one point in time. I'm going to go down to the auto parts and see if I can find some of that and get these painted up. It does look really close to that, so I don't know. You know, I kind of thought about going with orange. You know, I'm not sure, but I know that like Saturn V's SS12, I believe it is, was orange. You know, that color. I thought about going with that, but you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'll figure that out. If this paint is readily available, even though I really don't prefer the blue, just to keep it, you know, kind of in its true color, I might do that. But I don't know. You can see this thing is just really filthy. I'm going to be doing some cleaning and so on and so forth, and I'll make my mind up later on the color. But anyway, I'm going to get back after it here, guys. Thanks for watching.